Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Theia the Crimson Eclipse. Last time we reached the final boss. Today we're gonna use this light to get out of this place, because we're gonna start doing some optional stuff. And the first things that we have to do... Well, I think I'm just gonna go to the Albatros now. So, we will go around and get everybody's, well, almost everybody's ultimate weapon. That's the first thing that we have to do. I think we're gonna start from Risan, because it's... We have to do like a couple of things here. And they're both in the Tower of Alderus. Let's see, where do we want to start from? This is the base, we don't want to be in the base. We want to start at the very top. Okay, so at the very top of Alderus, you can go where the Horus boss fight was done. And you obtain Misty Atlas. Also, you obtain action figure of Martia. Every time you obtain an action figure representing one of the characters, you will be able to see in one of the rooms of the Albatros airship. Examine the action figure to obtain information and trivia about that character. Most importantly, for those characters who are just guests to the party during the main storyline, obtain their action figure will turn into extra characters. This means you will be able to use that character in battle once again. And we also gain 3 Gaia shards. Apart from that, we do have one more thing to do. If we go... Well, I guess we can avoid doing that, actually. Let's not do it. I wanted to go to Alistair, because he has hunts to give us, but we can just do that in the hunts episode. Right now, we're not doing it. And we're gonna check that we'll take Atlas later. For now, let's just head to Rail, because we have one more ultimate weapon to get. And we're going to Rail. Now, all these things that I'm doing, you can pretty much find out that exist by looking at a terminal in the Albatros where all the side quests are listed. But anyway, let's go here. There's a Seth's house. And we talk with Maxwell. Dad. Seth, we haven't talked in a while. I heard the rumors about you, but I was sure of your innocence. I never doubted for a moment. You knew everything. Everything. About my real father, the Theia, the Crimson Eclipse. So you know. I visited the Citadel. Dial told me everything. I see. I'm sorry for keeping a secret, son. I promised Neville to keep you out of this. Forgive him, Seth. That was his way of protecting you. I know that, I know. It's just that I thought my mother and father had run away. That they abandoned me and... So they're dead. I should have seen it coming. If only I'd known the truth, I wouldn't have tried so hard to forget them. I'd have tried to know their story, their life. I'd have brought those memories with me. I'd have been proud of them, not ashamed. That was Neville's last wish, not letting you know. He was my best friend, and I had to respect his choice. I still think he wanted only the best for you. I suppose. I remember so little. I only wish I'd known them better. Well, I know this can only help you so far, but there are documents that can tell you about the Echo team. A total of 5 e-books exist. If you find them, maybe you'll be able to discover more about them. Thanks, Dad, I will. And we have a new mission. Missions. The Ego Chronicles. Seth wants to discover what happens to his real parents. Maxwell's adoptive father says that an account of Neville and Clarissa's story has been written in a series of ebooks. Which we already have, right? Eco reports 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Once you have all 5 of these, just talk to Maxwell again. Have you found all of the ebooks? Yeah, but they don't tell much about their lives. The biographies must be lost. Could you tell me something about them? They were good people, Seth. They left us too soon. The only thing I can tell you is that they really loved you. It's a pity that you have no memories of them, but it's also understandable. You thought they abandoned you, after all. What Neville did, he did to keep you safe. Now that I think of it, I still have something of theirs. This is a jewel your mother used to wear. This is a rare Atlas shard. Neville gave it to her before they married. That's all I have of theirs, and it's only right that you receive it. Here you are. Seth learned a new support skill, Crimson Fury. Thanks, Dad. I'll take good care of it. Good luck, my son. Know that I'm proud of you. Neville, I'm sorry for breaking our promise. I had to. I see. The recent developments have highlighted the properties of the rare crystal. Do you think we should tell the Emperor? Of course, but the crystals have been recovered in Rail, so we should tell Roadmaster first. Bringing Seth back to Rail? I know it's been hard, but how do you think you can make him come back and have him join the Vanguards? The red crystals and Seth are linked. I believe we'll discover more with his help. And perhaps Seth will go back to being what he's always been. Forgive me, Neville. Farewell, my friend. And that gave us Seth's ultimate weapon, 3 Gaia shards, and a skill for Seth, which breaks him. Because now, he can do this. Grants Reckless, Alacrity, and Frail on Seth. Yeah, now you can just pop this and get double strength. And double speed. It just breaks the game. Because you'll see. You'll see. It's just... You'll see. Okay, I think we're done in Rail, actually. Everything else is in Mistia. Yeah, everything else we need to do is in Mistia, incredibly enough. Although, before going there, we're gonna take a look at these 2 ultimate weapons. Now, if we have time, we might also do another mission to get another 2 ultimate weapons. But we'll see. First of all, Borghetti. So, Ford's Voltaic Atlas. And Ford's Misty Atlas. Okay, so we have Seth and Martia's ultimate weapon. The Broken Heart, which is a recurring ultimate weapon from the game itself, Lolo Rocket Diver. I think in 5th era, the protagonist had the Broken Heart as an ultimate weapon. And I think it was in Tales of Benalia too. Pretty sure about that. And now Martia's the Guardia Eterna, which is the same weapon that Horus had. So we're gonna keep that, we're gonna equip that. So let's take a look at these weapons. Broken Heart. Innate ability 5% exhausted status, not bad. And if you equip Alter, it gets to 25. It has synergy with Vesper, up strength and crit, which is not too bad. Apart from that, that's the weapon. Up strength and that's it. Pretty good. The Guardia Eterna, again 5% exhausted status, and when Alter, it gets to 25. A synergy with Fulgore and Valgus, ups dexterity and crit. Another pretty good weapon. And because it's 2 slots, it's even better. Okay. I might just want to set this up. Now that we have a way for Seth to get in double strength, we can just use double. And we can... I want to put this. I will explain why in another episode. But as of now... Martia, what can I give you? Well, I'll think about it another time. Don't need to do it now. Okay. Let's see. We have some things to do. I think we might as well do all of the ultimate weapons in this episode. Makes sense. Let's see. In Mistia, we only have cutscenes. So yeah. So back to Altilliah, we're going back to the Citadel of the Ages. I'm not sure if you need Nadia in the team for this. We'll see. This is available right after Dial joins the team for good. Let's see if we need Nadia. Yes, we do. Okay, well, in the meantime, we're gonna grab the Holy Heart page, which is a weapon we haven't seen yet, and 10,000 in it. Hey, you can see Altilliah from the stars. No way. This part must react in place of Altilliah. Where is really nice. Okay, I almost wondered the water system, whatever. So apparently we do need Nadia in the team. We only need her to trigger the thing. It kind of sucks, I think, because... But maybe not. Maybe not. After all, a save point is basically here, so... We can just wait Seth out for a second. And we're gonna put Nadia in. There you go. So this side quest will give us Nadia's ultimate weapon and Dial's ultimate weapon, which is mostly what I'm doing it for, because I'm not really using Nadia. But Dial's ultimate weapon can be pretty useful. So, let's go over here and see. They usually don't get less. They usually don't let strangers get closer. Maybe it's because I'm a Theia? The Citadel is full of Theias, Nadia. I think they like you. Is there something wrong? I don't know what to think. You're so kind to me. I thought you were the enemy, and you're treating us like we are part of the same family instead. You're our guests, not our enemies. Besides, you're Chris Maeda's daughter, Nadia. You're the heir to the throne. Heir to the throne? Me? But I know so little about your people, my people. How could I ever become your guide? That's a lack we can fix, my dear. Let's go talk with King Koyos. He'll know what to do. What do you have in mind, Dial? It's a surprise. Hey, let's go talk to the king. Maybe it'll be useful for once. And we also have a new mission. Not just Altilliah's here, but she's dubbing herself. How can a Theia who's been in Ariathale all her life lead the Altillian people? Let's find out. Nadia, Dial, what brings you here to my presence? Your Majesty, I just wanted to ask you if you may tell me the story of our family. Oh, my dear grandchild, you don't need to use that formal tone with me. We don't know each other, that's true, but my blood flows in your veins. Just call me Grandpa. Grandpa? Okay. You may stand up. You want to learn the history of the Imperial family, I understand. Your mother betrayed their family, but you surely don't have any guilt. Your fate is to sit on this throne, Nadia. That's why I want to learn the history of the land. How could I sit on that throne without knowing anything about the Theias? You're right, my dear. Ask the permission to visit the ancestral archives, Majesty. Once there, I'll show Nadia the history of the royal family. I will accompany you. Majesty? Nadia's my grandchild, and she's now under my responsibility. As a king, it's my duty to show her the origins of our kin. I will come with you to the ancestral archives. Thank you. Okay, I need to sneak. Thank God I can turn off my microphone at any given time. God, I've been going on with sneezes for like days. It's the stupid spring, I tell you what. The pollen and everything flowing in the air. I hate it. But as long as it's just sneezing, it's fine. The door to our destination is blocked by a sophisticated system of magic seals. Those seals can be removed only by using certain spells known by the Theias alone. Just reach to the upper rooms and all will be clear. Again, this will be just a puzzly dungeon. Nothing that complicated. Although, I want to make some changes to the party. We're going to remove Dial and put Seth. You need Seth, Farion, and Martia to get everything. And you need either Nadia or Dial in the lead. It's important that they are in the lead. First of all, I'm going to talk to this girl. Welcome, space travelers. I know you're here to stop the ritual, but I want to oppose you. We are the Seekers, and we have been watching over Gaia since our birth. We are all allies. But studying the cosmos and its stars is not our only purpose. We dedicate our lives to the mysteries of Altilliah. We act where anyone else cannot. We act when the army is powerless. We act where the magic essence is beyond the reach of common Theias. There are arcane mysteries to unveil in the darkest depths of Altilliah, and we are the only ones who can overcome them. If you want, you can prove yourself by solving our hunt. Come back to me if you want to catch your thirst for knowledge. Okay, what do you have for me? We heard that the Sanctum of Legend was struck by a series of ethereal quakes that disrupted Altilliah's balance. Ancient spirits awoke, and they are threatening our people. We think that the spirits of the old apostles are behind us. They must be furious because of the purification ritual. Hunt them and stop them. They are probably hunting the Sanctum and Altilliah's heart at the center of the globe. Godspeed and be very careful, the situation is critical. So here you get the hunt for Hyperion's Ghost and Tiamat Phoebus Dragon, which are the most difficult hunts in the game. Obviously, you won't do them right now. You don't want to do them right now. They will kick your ass. You should do all the other hunts first to get yourself a bit prepped. Only Theias can remove the seals. To perform the spell, put the character in front of the magic table and light all of the glyphs. Be careful though, you cannot touch a glyph twice, or the enchantment will break and you'll have to start over. Yeah, this is a, like I call it, a Pokemon Gym puzzle, which I messed up. Touch all the squares once. That's the gist of it. Let's see if I did it correctly now. Let's see. There are multiple solutions, of course, and for some reason I cannot find a good one. Will this work out? Okay, this will work out. Okay, the Rainbow Glyph to solve the barrier. So we have a room on the left and a room on the right. That will remove this barrier up there, which will grant us access to basically the other room that there is. Because there are like 5 rooms in total in this dungeon. I don't even call it a dungeon. I guess it's like, come on, I messed up. Wait, what? You cannot. Oh, okay, I can't do this. Okay. I thought I was stuck. There you go. Okay, the barrier vanished, so we can now access the other room. I'm not talking to anyone because we'll have to go through those rooms eventually. Okay, and as you can see, we have locked chest. We get keys for the east room, and I think we can get a key for the other room too, up there. Now those keys will grant us access to more rooms on the sides, on these 2 side rooms where we unlocked the barrier. The history of our people goes back to remote aeons. These flames, eldritch lanterns of course, they provide light to the archives without producing smoke or heat. Interesting. Probably a byproduct of magic or something. Okay, necklace, nice. And we have another seal, which we'll remove in a second. We can get a Gaia shard and another page. So we got the page for the Broken Art and the page for the Prometheus, which is Daedalus' ultimate weapon. Feel free to feel free to peruse the grimoires, but exercise the utmost caution. Okay, fine. This is, I think, the most difficult one of the puzzles. It's kind of weird. Let's see. Am I doing it right? I think I am. There you go. So that unlocks one of the 2 ultimate weapons. And of course, this seal all the way to the left unlocks the other one. And I think now we're gonna have to need Seth to jump to reach an item. I believe. Yep, we need Seth here. There we go. Thank God we had Seth in the party. The archives contain all kinds of information about our culture. Cool. And before we unlock that, let's see what we have on this side. Yeah, we have another jump. Gaia shard. And Aegis Stone. Aegis is the technique, or the skill rather, that Marty has, protects from all element. Pretty good. Are you looking for a specific book? And let's solve this one. Okay, let's see. Let's try this path. Will this work? Yeah. There you have it. They're really not that bad. Wait, did I talk to you? I think I did. Okay. That being said and done, we can now access the last room and grab 2 ultimate weapons. So we have, let's see, this Celestial Atlas And the action figure of Nadia. And all the way over here, the Citadel Atlas and the action figure of Dial. And to finish off the quest, we just check this book. Here we are. This is the origin, the great book of Altilliah's history. Unfortunately, the first pages are ruined and nobody remembers when and how we were born, or how we came here on Altilliah. The first legible pages tell us about the history many ages ago. About 700 Ariathale's years. Each page tells the story of our people until the very day we live in. Chrono the Constructor, Argus the Miner, Themis the Warrior Princess. Themis was one of the greatest heroes of our people. She was an apostle before your mother, and she has been a marvelous leader for the entire Altilliah. She was the best royal there ever was. When Altilliah was under our domain, everything simply improved. It was the most thriving period of our history. It's a pity that she died after returning from the assault. Grandfather, I would like to stay alone for a moment. Take your time, my dear. You seem troubled, Dial. So you know this, Your Majesty. We found out the truth behind the Crimson Eclipse. Please elaborate. During our siege on Gaia, Neville called the attack off, betraying us. Still, I know my brother well, so I knew he had to have a valid reason for turning his back on us. We've been filled with doubt ever since, and thanks to Seth and his party, we finally reached the depths of the sepulchre where Hyperion, Phoebe, and Themis are buried. 2 of the apostles spoke to us. They were furious. The third ghost wasn't there, and that's what made us understand Halcyon was keeping something from us. The ghosts were Hyperions and Phoebes. Themis is no longer there. Themis is Halcyon now. What do you mean by that? In truth, all of the apostles are Halcyon in a way. The same goes for the Catholics. Halcyon isn't a spirit guide. It's an alien entity feeding off the astral energies of entire planets. The Catholics are nothing more than the tools it needs to begin a slow process of absorption. Through that, it survives. The ritual is a farce, a mask created to the sole purpose of disguising Halcyon's real nature. Sorry. This alien took possession of Altilliah countless ages ago. It even created us, the Theia. Since it cannot move, it needs us to move the Catholics in place. That is preposterous. Does Mishra know all of this? Why is he helping this parasite? Because unless Halcyon feeds, the energy of the planet its inhabiting will run out. So if we do not give Halcyon another planet, oh no. It is going to leech off all of Altilliah's energy. None of us will survive. We must do something. I will summon my generals. Halcyon needs to be destroyed. We cannot do that, Your Majesty. What if war were to spread? Knowing such a monster controls our every move would plunge us into chaos. Besides, if you were to send your army to the center of Altilliah, who would defend the Citadel? Curses on it. We'll fight Halcyon, but we cannot afford to underestimate it. We need to be prepared. We still have time before the ritual's completion. We'll descend to the nexus of Altilliah once we're ready to fight, and sacrifice ourselves if necessary. The future of Altilliah and Ariathale rests on your hands, Dial. I want to point out that this dialogue is a bit different if you haven't defeated Mishra all the way to the end. But yeah. Nadia. What are you reading? The Origins. It's about Altilliah's history through the lineage of the Imperia, the royal family. I will have to hold the throne of the keep one day. I have to know more about our history. Nadia, I'm sorry about all that's happened between us. I never meant to hurt you. But you did. Please, just go. Seth. So, how'd it go? I think she needs some space right now. Actually, I think she hates me. Of course she does. You know, I'd have tried with Martia. I'm sure she would have been easier. Farion, please. Okay, I'll cut it out. She'll get over it, don't you worry. I hope so. Farion's gotta be Farion. Anyway, Nadia, you're done. I think the mission is complete. Yeah, it's complete. You can get out of my party now, thank you. Just... Ow! Actually, you know what? Let's do this. There you go. And Seth first. Okay, we need Neon for the next thing I wanted to do, so might as well put him in the party now. Alright. Let's actually force those two weapons and see what they are. And what they do. Most importantly, what they do. Borghetti! Force me weapons. Now we have the Holy Heart and the Prometheus. Okay. We have to put the cards in the party, though. Oh, well, we'll switch them in for a sec. It kinda sucks that you have to do this, but whatever. It's a minor complaint. Manage party, weapons. So Nadia gets the Holy Heart, Dal gets the Prometheus. So Holy Heart. No-innate ability. Alter depressed 50%. A synergy with Vulgus replaces resistance with Spirit, and with Vesper, same deal. Resistance and Spirit up, not bad honestly, for a weapon of Nadia's, not really that bad. Mostly because it increases resistance as well as Spirit, so pretty good. Dal's Prometheus. Innate ability, none. Alters low 30%, ups resistance and Spirit, not bad, and has a billion synergies. With Zord and Fulgore replaces the Spirit with resistance or dexterity, depending on if Zord or Fulgore. Honestly, not really a great fan of. Falco, you get the first turn in battle. It's probably bugged as hell. Never use it. And Residue is the best. Attack command removes enemy positive states. Awesome if you know that the boss uses positive states. So this is a great weapon. That being said, I will switch the party with Varian and Neon. Which, by the way, are the only two characters that we don't have the ultimate weapon for. So that's what we're gonna do now. And they both are in Misty. Neon's ultimate weapon is pretty easy. All you have to do is go to Neon's house, watch a couple cutscenes, and there you have it. Varian's ultimate weapon. Don't even get me started on that one. It's not hard. It's RNG. And you probably already guessed where it is. There's only one place where it could be. If I say RNG, there could be one place. Oh wait, there's an item there? What? Oh, I know what that is. Angle. I forgot an item! There's a Scarlet Wooden armor here. I think it enhances resistance a bit. And also grants you like 50% bleed resistance. It sucks. Never, don't use it. It sucks. I haven't been back in a long time. We were living Zstar's richest family once, and now there's nothing left. Rose, Dad. I know we don't have much time, but I would like to stay here for a while. I have something important to do. Of course, Neon. We'll wait for you. You left too soon. But I have to carry on to realize the dream we all shared. Thanks to your efforts and sacrifices, Ariathale will rise again. Father, Rose, you'll be remembered. Farewell. We also got 3 Gaia shards. That makes like, what, 10 Gaia shards we got today? It's insane. 10 or 12, that's like... No, sorry, 10 or 11. So we got 3 here, 3 from another ultimate weapon, 3 for another ultimate weapon, 2 on Nadia's mission. It's like 11 Gaia shards. Told you they were all in the end game. Okay, quick trip to Borghetti to see that weapon. Because I wanted to leave Farion's ultimate for last. You get it, you stupid Excel? Your fucking weapon sucks. Like, it's strong, but getting it sucks. Okay, so we have the Misty Atlas. Let's look at it. The Martyr Rose. Martyr Rose, not an ability and an altar, breathe 40%. Enhances spirit, which is good for Neon, and also has a billion synergies. So with Brand, you start with 20% that exceed gods, which is, I guess it's good. Glacier, you get even more spirit. Remember, Glacier's up spirit by 40. With Zord, you get even more resistance. Remember, Zord enhances resistance by 40. With Fulgore, you get more dexterity. Remember, Fulgore enhances dexterity by 40. With Vesper, you get 10% exhausted with attack, which is kinda weird. Why would you ever attack with Neon? And Valgus gives you 20% atrophy, frail, and depressed states with attack. I guess it's probably better than the Vesper one. Well, it's a weird weapon, but it's there. If you like Neon, definitely worth it. Unfortunately, I like Dial more than Neon, so whatever. We're just getting the weapon and we're just gonna forget about Neon forever and ever. Poor Neon, but eh. I'm sorry, Dial is much better. Like, when Neon lost the exceed that basically buffed the party, he lost everything. Trust me, he lost everything. But that just doesn't exceed that resets the battle for the party. What more do you want? Anyway, we're at the auction. Oh dear, the auction. Oh dear, the auction. So, this is where Farian's ultimate is. Unfortunately, it's the luck of the draw where you're gonna get it. Let's see. What's this? A pair of Healing Atlas. Oh wow. Okay. So this is the deal. Now I'm gonna stand here and reset the game until I get it. So see you when I get anything that's a thing that we have to get from the auction. Okay, it could be Farian's ultimate or anything else. See you.
I'm coming to you in post-commentary for this because I lost the audio footage of this part. Oh well, we're back on the Albatross. Let's go and check Fenrir's ultimate weapon. But before we do that, we can donate a few more zeniths to Borghetti. If we donate a total of 150,000 zenith, we max out the shop. And now we can finally forge the Scarlet Atlas into the Red Wolf prototype. So Red Wolf prototype, no innate ability, alter bleed 25%, up strength and dexterity, and has an interesting synergy. Increases damage against specific foes depending on the equipped elemental Atlas shard. Brand, Parasite, Glacier, Reptile, Jord, Golem, Fulgore Aquatic, Vulgus Aberration, Vesper Magic Creature. And that is also a reference to 5th Tiera's Red Wolf prototype, because in that game, Grabil, who wields the Red Wolf prototype, is a character that deals damage on different enemy types. Like he has like Bug Killer, or Human Killer, or I don't know, Flying Killer, and stuff like that. So the synergy of this Red Wolf prototype is a reference to that character too. That being said, however, we've got now all the ultimate weapons of all the characters. And next time on Theia the Crimson Eclipse, we'll do all of the remaining hunts in the game, and that's gonna be fun. Don't wanna miss it. See you guys then.